Hey, hello, and welcome back to the Growing Mental Podcast. Alright, didn't need to. Fuck. That's such a loud sound. I'm gonna have to edit it out later. Anyway, it's me. It's me, buddy. It's me, Par. It's your old good, friend. I have a real name that I will not disclose just yet. But we are back, and once again, I have my Premier Protein. This is day 32 of me drinking Premier Protein, and it feels good. It's a habit. It's over a month now. This is the third box. Oh my god, the lip smacking sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it, because I try to cut out a lot of it, but, or at least sound dampen it, but it looks so loud on the Audacity recording. So let's do the roundup. Huh? No, it's fine. Let's do the roundup. Let me open the doc. So, the roundup. Our goals for last week were 30 minutes of exercise every day, 3 pages of writing done, 30 minutes of social Discord call, audition for 5 audio projects, and clean pile of crap out of my room. And, out of our 5 goals, I completed 3. Well, two and a half. I did not complete 30 minutes of exercise every day. That's a goal that I kind of accepted. I'd take the L on immediately. Because I realized after recording that I was like, oh, I'm recording that today. And if I don't exercise today, then I auto fail because it said every day of the week. And I didn't do that. But I still haven't found a consistent workout to work with. So that's gonna stick around as a goal. 2, 3 pages of writing done. I accomplished it again. I wrote a script. It's been a conversation between 2 people. It's gone on for 3 pages. It's probably gonna be longer when I revise it and keep working on it. 30 minutes of in a social Discord channel talking? No. Still haven't done that. And I know what you're thinking by this point. You're like, these are short-term goals. And this is the 3rd episode. It's been 3 weeks that you've had them on the list. Well, 2 weeks. Yeah. And I still consider them short-term. Because, 30 minutes of in a social Discord channel, at any point, if I manage to get the mental capacity to hop in a Discord channel and sit there for 30 minutes, that's a snap of your fingers. I hope that wasn't too loud. It's like a snap of your fucking fingers right there. So I still consider that short term. 30 minutes of exercise every day. That's a habit I'm going to be building up to. It's not a crazy ask once I figure out what fucking exercise works for me. Probably something that, burns fat. But, once it's done, that'll be bang. That's just that's daily routine shit. So moving on for that. Audition for 5 audio projects. I should have done this straight up last week. Oh, sorry. I should have done this the first week, but I did not. And when I sat down to do it this week, literally so easy, bro. It didn't take me that long to do 5 auditions. Which, yeah. This was not a big ask of myself. This was not a moment of me, This is not something that should have been particularly difficult. But I also understand that your mood sometimes just isn't just isn't there in terms of things. So here we are back at it again, and we completed that. And also, well, I remember last time I said clean. It says clean my room. No, it was clean pile of crap out of my room. And the pile that that I had just stacking there, fucking shit, I managed to clean up. So I'm giving myself a half credit on this. Half credit on this. My room will never be permanently clean, I think I've come to understand. If anybody asks, I'll just say there's a method to my madness. There is a method. Oh, I remember sorry. I mentioned Premier Protein. We are not sponsored, by the way. I feel like I have to say that. If I mention something on stream. Yeah, not sponsored. Not sponsored. But I will say, with the combination of Premier Protein and, by the way, the non-sponsored thing is a joke. Guys, Jesus. It's just a giggle I'm having. Because like much bigger content creators, if they mention a product, they they go out of their way always to just be like, no, I'm not sponsored by this, by the way. This is genuinely good. It's sort of like over-explaining yourself when you don't need to. It's like you're drinking a Pepsi. It's like, oh, guys, I'm not sponsored, by the way. They did not pay me, I swear. It's like, oh, you're justifying that a bit much, which I did in the first episode when it came to the name of this podcast, but I've grown since then. So yeah, with the combination of Premier Protein and what is it? Vitamin D3, I think, which is also immune health support. I want to say my immune system was already jacked, already brawling. The only time I ever got sick as a kid was when I got bronchitis, which is like, that's how high the bar was for sickness. Any illness had to really punch up on me. It had to be something big in order to really take me out. And I always find it so funny thinking about that. I'm like, damn, I really had a strong immune system. But now, I don't know what the fuck it would take to punch through my immune system. I'm joking, of course, because, anyone can get sick with anything at any time, but Mere Protein and D3 got me. They really got me. And I've adjusted to the taste of Premier Protein. I didn't think, at the beginning I was like, oh, fuck, weird taste. Now, though, I'm into it. Cafe latte. It's pretty good. So, this is a mental health podcast, I'd say. Accountability podcast, where I sort of try to keep myself to the mark. And something I haven't kept to, as a practice so far, because there's not really much of an audience for this podcast, which I'm trying to build, is that, this is not only accountability for me, it's also accountability for you, the viewer. If at any point you feel like joining me on this quest to improve my own mental health, you want to improve yours, you can pop your 5 goals at the bottom in the comments of wherever you might be listening to this, because I'm hoping to branch out into different places, different podcast sites perhaps. So I want to put this podcast in a few more places, just for convenience sake. The more places something is, I think the more likely that Um, sorry. The more likely that people who sort of maybe need this type of thing or enjoy this kind of thing will, be able to access it. Because I want my podcast to be accessible to more people than might strictly be normal. That being said, it's all a process and we'll all figure it out. You know what I mean? I will figure it out and I'll help you. Absolutely. So, I want to touch base on that. If you want to hold yourself accountable, if you want essentially me to start help holding you accountable, this is it. This is it. And that's cool. It's great. Fantastic. I like it. It's a very dope thing to collaborate and help people. So, sorry, I'm using internet shit. All I see on Twitter right now, which made me laugh earlier, is women's tennis trending, and then it says "Dick Pound" in bold letters. I don't know the context, and I don't want to know. Straight up, I don't want to know the context. I don't know what it could be about, but I do not want to know. All right. Yeah, truly, so good. This is the thing about 30 minutes, right? Sometimes it feels extraordinarily long. What? It's like, it feels extraordinarily long. Extraordinarily long. Sorry, had to run that back real quick. But other times, it feels fucking short. Which is how it should feel if I'm entertaining you well. I feel like I'm really hitting my stride, though. And in terms of, I'm really getting enjoyment out of this. And the best thing about this for me is that I always have something to do on a Wednesday. And Wednesday's just my fucking favorite day ever. It is. Fuck a holiday. Well, except Halloween. Halloween, my favorite holiday. Wednesday, my favorite day. It's just midway through the week. Midway. And I've enjoyed it. And it feels great. It feels great to do. And here I am. Here I am doing it. Sorry, I'm rambling because my mind is everywhere and nowhere at once. This is why I don't look at this is why I don't. I just look at the audio track when I'm recording this to see how I'm sounding, but also to keep myself from distraction. Sorry. Enjoying the taste of Premier Protein. I'll cut out some of these longer pauses. Which you won't notice, I guess. But I'll still tell you about it because why the hell not? I swear to God, I never have to sniffle until I get on this podcast. Then I have to sniff, and it's so loud on the goddamn track. So, I'll start watching like YouTube videos on how to get this podcast more places. I think it'll be a good thing. I think it'll be a great thing. And I'll keep plugging away at what I'm doing. I really will. I think it's been healthy for me. And, I don't have health insurance. So that's fine. We're gonna figure some shit out. No insurance currently. Still trying to work out my college debt and how that's gonna fucking work. Pandemic's still going on, but they want me to start paying in next year, and I'm like, no, buddy. How about no? How about fucking no, buddy? So I'm gonna have to I don't know who does, but if you do, you're better off than me. And you know what? I don't hate that for you. I don't hate that for you at all. I don't. Yeah, I'm not really out here envying people who have a lot, who have lives that I might want. I'm like, man, it'd be great to have a significant other, and a house of my own, an apartment of my own. But I don't got those things. I don't have those things, and I'm not envious. Well, I mean, I am envious, but I'm not jealous. I mean, jealous and envy are. I guess envy is more toxic. Anyway, I don't. You got your thing going on. Is my thing, right? You have your thing going on, so I'm not hating you for that. In fact, I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I know I sound a little off actually, but I'm happy that people have that. Because this world is, oh gosh, the world is trash fire. People are getting very jaded, and I'm a jaded person myself. But I am glad that people are still out there able to thrive and, enjoy their lives to the fullest. Because, look at, if your eyes are too wide open in this world, man, everyone would be a fucking, a husk of their former self. So people who get them through the day, no matter what that might look like, good for them. Seriously, good for fucking them. Good. Everybody needs something. This is why I'm not even, I don't get down on religion. I'm an atheist, right? But I respect religion because that's somebody's way of getting by. Some people need to believe in that. And so I'm never gonna really shit on that. The concept, a sect of a religion's, what people who believe in a religion have done is a whole different matter to just somebody who believes. There are people who are devout and you never even know it, but that is somebody's way of getting by, which is why I'll never really shit on it. It seems pointless to be combative about that. If I was at a Thanksgiving dinner and what was I watching? What did I see? I think it was Total Divas or some bullshit. But yeah, if I'm at somebody's dinner, they're like, "Oh, could you say grace?" And fucking hell, I might say it. I might be like, "Ah, no, I don't really feel comfortable." But I'm not gonna shit on the whole affair. Oh, you gotta say fucking grace, bro? Dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? That shit you believe, man, it's not real. It's fucking dog shit, bro. No, man. No, it's not. It's not for me. I know you'd like me to say grace, but I'm not feeling comfortable with that, so I'll just pass it on. And if they ask directly, hey, do you believe it? It's no, I don't, but I still respect what you believe. So, just take it in a really respectively? Out of respect, because I think respecting another person's choices about their own lives is important. I'm not out to convince anyone that they're wrong about what they believe, unless that is actively harmful, which I guess you could. It's a see, this is a whole nother sort of debate. But as far as things go, I enjoy my little pocket of the world, and I want everybody to find their people in their pocket of the world. And I think if I'm very much live and let live for most things, unless you're fucking, serial killer and I know about it, I'm not really gonna let live and let you live, buddy. You know, if you're I don't know, if you cheat on somebody, I don't like the energy associated with cheating. I'd cut somebody off who cheated on somebody. I think. Actually, I have done in the past when I was in college. I learned that a friend of mine had cheated on his girlfriend, and I was like, man, oof. Well, you weren't that good a friend. Cut him off. I need to work on my cutting people off. Because I do it rather easily. I wouldn't do it now. Now I have the opposite problem, because I'm fucking starved for social interaction. But previously, I would cut people off and be like, yeah, well, it was, it's nice knowing you. Nice knowing you. Like, there's things that a person would do that I'm just not, we're not copacetic. We are not cool after that. Some amount of things. And, you only get one life, right? And you decide what your morals are and what's going to bother you and what's not. And if you know something's going to bother you, don't. Just don't do it. I mean, bother you in a way that'll, just keep you up at night. If it's just, it bothers me to an extent, this is a good thing, but it bothers me it unsettles me, makes me nervous. That's different from, this bothers me, and it'll keep me up at night, and I'll be thinking about it forever. Although I guess both could be combined. What am I fucking saying? Anyway. Let's move on. Let's move on. I like to talk to the 25 minute mark and then do the goals. But let's start a little early. Because we actually completed 2.5 goals. Which means we will slash them from the record. We will slash them from the motherfucking record, man. Hell yeah. That's 3 down. Which, if you're keeping a tally, that's 3 of 10. But I'm not getting on myself about that. It's important, also, I'll take in this journey, that I don't discourage myself. I feel like a piece of shit. Right now, I am doing the best that I can. I'm being as functional as I possibly can manage. And that's saying something. That is really saying something. So hey, not mad at it at all. It's just the way of things. Sometimes you're going to do something and you're not going to feel totally prepared. Or you're not going to feel like you're doing it totally well, but the only way to do it is to do it. And just keep trucking on. Now, what will roll over? Of course, 30 minutes of exercise every day is going to roll over. 3 pages of writing. Is my 3 pages of writing going to roll over? I don't know. 30 minutes in a social Discord. I will roll over. So we have 30 minutes of exercise and 30 minutes in a social Discord. Audition for 5 audio projects. I've done that now. And I'm more likely to do... This is the item on the list that I did, that I added to the list. So I was like, this is a thing that I probably will do sort of anyway. I get into streaks where I'm like, yeah, I'd love to audition for something. And I do. So, I'm comfortable taking this off the short-term goals list. And we'll figure that out. Clean my room. Now that I've done the majority. So I will take that also off the list. Where writing's concerned, I am going to do a bold thing for me, and that's going to change it from 3 pages to 5 pages of writing in a week. This is the one I'm not sure about. It's gonna be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. There's just no way around that. So we'll see if I get it done. I won't be surprised if I don't, because it's a challenge. It is a challenge these days for me to write. But I love writing, and I still want to write a book. I still want to write a book series, but a book series is something I'd have to tackle with like a writing partner, because I started with a writing partner, and I just want. I'd like a writing partner again. Seriously. So I'll see. I'll see what I can do on that front. We need 2 new goals. 2 new goals. So, here's what I'm thinking. I think our 4th goal should be to get this podcast up on 2 more platforms. Whether it be creating a SoundCloud and throwing it up on there, somehow getting it on Spotify. I don't know how you get anything on Spotify, which is something I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking it up. But, yeah. No, I'm gonna do it. I am going to do it. So I think, yeah. So if I had to put that in words, put pod on 2 new platforms. So I want it to be accessible. And also, you never know what things are going to be more accessible where. I know that streaming-wise, Twitch is huge in America, and so is YouTube. But Facebook gaming is huge in the Philippines. It is fucking huge over there. That's the main sort of thing that they watch. So you never know what's going to be accessible where. Is my thing. So that's gonna be, that's gonna be the thing. It's gonna be the thing that I do. I'm gonna make sure that this can reach people different places who might be able to use it. And our 5th goal. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe make a new YouTube video. I think it's been a while since I made a brand new YouTube video, so I think that's a goal I want to take. Alright, so reviewing our list, we have 30 minutes of exercise every day, 5 pages of writing, 30 minutes on a social Discord call, put podcast on 2 new platforms, and make a new YouTube video. And I think that's dope. I think that's very, very dope. I think that's our list for this week. I'm not too sure about it, but we'll see how it is in practice. Either way, I want to thank you for tuning in to the Growing Mental Podcast. This episode might have been a little off, but hey, I enjoyed it still. And I hope you enjoyed it still. And I hope everyone enjoys this. And I didn't say any wild things, which is good. But, yes, thank you for tuning in. And make sure to catch the next one. Bye-bye!